I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with my laptop today. It's just that it's been acting weird. So I'm just gonna use my phone to do this. So we're just trying to make sure that we're able to get enough stuff. Okay, so like I was saying, that you cannot limit yourself to reach your goal. See, my brother and my sister, my sister that mentioned that thought suicide is the way. No, suicide is not the way. The only thing suicide will do for you is that once you die, we don't know what happened at the end on the other side. You will start facing another journey, which I cannot explain because I've never been there. But suicide is not the answer.
It's not even an answer. It's just being a coward. I mean, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to say, my sister.
I don't want to judge people, but it's just taking away your own life is just being a coward. Because you have to be a strong person, to be called a strong person, you have to be willing to fight the battle. You have to be willing to go all the way out. Don't try it. That's just taking a shortcut out.
Right.
And your life, living a life is not just for you. It's for the people around you. It's for the people in the community. You have a lot to offer. Let's say you're supposed to help someone get out of a problem. Now you took away your life. That person you left hanging. It's not just about you.
And that's very wrong of you to do that.
It's not just about you. And at the same time, there is a lot life has to offer for you.
Right.
So, I mean, don't even think about taking your life.
No, it doesn't make any sense at all to take your life. You cannot limit yourself because there are better things that God have in plan for you. The things that you have to understand is that in life we have this thing that we face. And once we face it, it will come and go. It's just like money. If you don't work for money, how will you expect to get that money? And then when you get the money, you will have to spend it. You cannot keep it. Even if you save it for some time, you will get to the point that you will need that money for something. Money will come and money will go. Money can never define who you are. You have to be the one to define what money is. So, the same thing about yourself. It's the same thing about the goals and the things that you probably are going through right now that you feel like, it's the end of the world. My brother and sister, is not the end of the world. If you are going through a particular thing and you try your possible best to make it work and it doesn't work, try another thing.
Yeah,
you have to keep on trying. What do you have to say?
Yeah, don't give up. Keep trying. Keep trying. One day is going to work for you. Like every great inventor out there, trust me, they probably tried 1,000,001 times.
Right.
And it's just that one time that it clicked. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up too soon. Don't give up. It is definitely going to come true for you.
Absolutely.
As long as you're willing to put the effort, as long as you're willing to go that extra mile, you're willing to do, go out and beyond. You cannot sit down at home and just wait for it to come to you.
Yeah.
Just keep working at it and it is going to come true.
I want to say this right quick before we continue, to say hello to those people that are just joining us. One of my friends is joining from Gambia. I really appreciate you so much. You promised that you're going to join me tonight, even though it's late over there. I thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. I know this is going to go a long way. If you have a way of sharing this information, please help me to share it to people in Gambia. Help me to share it to people all over the world. We just want them to know that killing yourself is not the end of the world. Killing yourself is not the option to end life. There are other better things. At the end of the tunnel, there are brighter lights. I don't know how to say it.
Yeah, there's always
I don't speak too much English. Yeah, English, they worry me. Okay, like I was saying, there is always a better thing at the end of the tunnel. You have to understand life. I don't have too much education like that to say, okay, because you have been to school, that's why she's talking like that. My brother, forget now packaging that we have. You just have to understand. But you have to accept. Accept yourself. Take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. Feed your mind. I want to say hello to Mighty Matt. Thank you for joining me again today, all the way from, I think, from Dubai, Evergreen from New Jersey, Ola Tokumbo, Uncle Sunday, Auntie Dabira. I love this auntie like Kilo Day. Thank you so much for joining me. Oluwa Nishola Mafe. Thank you for joining. I'm sorry for those people that have joined me before that I couldn't mention their name. Auntie Rose. Oh my God, Auntie Rose. Thank you so much for joining. And for those people that have not mentioned your name, if you want to mention your friend's name, you can go ahead and mention.
Thank you, everybody. I think because I cancelled Instagram. Eniola, thank you. Eniolua, Majid, and Babatunde Moses, thank you so much. Valerian, thank you, everybody, for joining. Thank you so much.
And also, if anybody among you guys, my brother, my sister, my uncle, my aunties, that you want to have any opinion, you can call live on Facebook. Other people will see you. With your contribution, it will make a lot of sense to other people, because we don't know everything. We don't have all the sources. If you want to call in, you can call in on Facebook Live or Instagram Live. Uncle Sunday, I would love you to join us online on live, if you don't mind. Your opinion is very important to us. I would love for you to come up and just say something, because see, one person is going through one thing. I know that for sure.
Someone said something.
Auntie Dabira, thank you so much. Hello, how you doing? It's been a long time I haven't seen you. I only see you online like this, but I always enjoy your, everything. So if you have something to say, please kindly join online. I would love to invite you. If you don't mind, let me know. I can invite you on, so we all can talk to people that might need our help. Let me tell you one thing. This video, like one of my friends is watching from Gambia. Just imagine him watching from Gambia, and he's able to share with those people from Gambia. We never know who might be going through one thing or the other, and with this little piece, he was able to help somebody. That means that we are doing something positive. It's not about dancing all the time. It's not about, being famous. I don't want to be famous because I have pretty face, or I have award, or I have all those boo whatever, but I want to be famous for the good cause of life. Please, my brother and sister, if you want to join, I'd love you to come online. People will see you live. They will be able to hear from you. It will make a lot of sense for them to hear the things that they have to do. Just imagine, somebody earlier today was saying that she thought suicide is the best way to end things. Can you imagine that? My sister, I'm sorry that I'm calling you out. I don't mean to call you out, but I'm just saying, I just want you to know that life is so fun. Is the person in Houston?
No. She's in the US.
Okay. So if you need number to call, you can ask them, you can call me. I can share my testimony with you, so you know that this life is fun. I have so many things to tell you, to every reason to give thanks every blessed day. Suicide is not the way to end things. Depression will happen, but we just have to find a way to live life. So my brother and sister, if you want to join us live, let me know. I would love to bring you on. I think somebody wanted to join before.
I think someone. Oh, okay.
Let me see. Uncle Komoyi, I want to see if I can have this so you can join us online. If you don't mind, then you say something. Yeah, the topic is strength through pain. Last 2 weeks, we've been talking about growing emotional and mental pain. Those are the things that, because of one thing that is going on in our personal life, people tend to... thank you, Uncle Sonny, for joining. I really appreciate. You can say something so people can listen to you. Okay, I think there is a network problem. He's gonna join us when he's ready. We're talking about growing emotional and mental pain. People are going through a lot of things. Some people have gone through one thing or the other in the past, and for some reason they don't know how to deal with it. And because of that, they felt like the only way they could is to end it. And they end it, that's it. They end it, and that's it. And they leave their family and children, everybody in so much pain. That pain you're running from, you are putting it on people. At the end of the day, they too, they will carry your pain. They will continue. They will start dealing with it. So what we are trying to do is to find a way to avoid suicide, depression, and all the things, distress, anxiety, and so many things.
Right.
Just imagine in America here. I'm sorry to say, I don't know who is who, but I'm just trying to mention a couple of things. Okay. Just imagine some people in America here. Most of us that work in the hospital, you know how many people that's going through anxiety. They use medication for anxiety. Right. Yes, Auntie Deborah said depression and suicide is really happening among us in our community, especially, let me see. Especially when it comes to finances and loneliness. Yes. Yes, Auntie Deborah, you are on point. You are right. Especially finances and loneliness. It's true. In this America, it's so crazy. You know, in Nigeria, if I reach Nigeria now, you know how many people that will come and greet me alone every blessed day. Not because of money, but the fact that I just come from America or whatsoever. I see people. Even for those of you that you live in Nigeria, you will always see your family around. But it's not like here. You are on your own. You are on your own. And especially if you don't have a good job to pay your bills, it's too much stress. So you are right, Auntie Deborah. You are absolutely right. People are going through a lot of things because of all these things that you mentioned. And how can we help them? There are so many help.
Yeah, there's a lot of help out there. Like, for instance, she mentioned financial reasons. I mean, this is something, well, I won't say you can easily solve it, but it's something you can do something about it. Seek help. There's something called workforce temp agencies. Go to an agency, fill out applications online. Even if it requires you volunteering to gain the experience, reach out, talk to somebody. Someone may be able to help you get a job. Talk to a friend, talk to a sister.
So somebody mentioned on my Instagram, he said, I lost my best friend in Houston last year, April. She committed suicide in her own room. And I haven't gotten over it till this moment because it was a shock to him. Just imagine. And if you look at the person's age, he's 45 below. The people that are killing themselves, they are our own age group. They are young people. They are the future of tomorrow. Presidents of Nigeria, vice presidents of Nigeria, somebody that could become something tangible to Nigeria. And then we are killing ourselves on top of waiting. My people, please, I beg you in the name of God. It might be too much the way I'm talking. I'm saying it because it's just such a pain to see somebody, a female like me, that will commit a suicide. Just imagine. She was just 41 years old, a Nigerian lady. She has great job. Just imagine a 41-year-old committing suicide. This is very, very sad.
I think if you have the mentality that, okay, it's just life, it's just a phase, things, happen, then nothing will come to you as a shock, or you won't be surprised, or you won't be hurt. I mean, it's normal. We're all human beings. It's normal for us to feel pain, but the strength now comes, like, it lies in how you're able to carry yourself through that pain. Like, what are you doing to get yourself through that pain? There are steps to take. What are you doing? How are you working towards it?
Right. So one of my aunties said, it's not a crime to be single.
Exactly.
It's not.
It's not a crime.
It's not a crime. Everybody's not going to get married.
Right.
Everybody's not going to be Mrs.
That's why you have to love yourself.
Yes, you have to love yourself.
Because if you're depressed because you're single right now, once you get married, you're still going to be depressed. Because, like I said earlier, nobody is going to love you like you love yourself. If your husband or your wife doesn't compliment you on a daily basis, then now you're starting to feel insecure because you're like, oh, I got married because I'm looking for love.
I beg.
You need to learn how to love yourself. Take yourself out on dates. Take yourself out on a vacation. Spoil yourself silly. You know, take care of yourself. You don't need someone else to come and take care of yourself. I mean, it's good to have people to compliment you, but, you know, at the same time, being single is a time to, you know, reflect and get to know yourself better. It is not a crime to be single.
So, like, somebody mentioned on Instagram, he said another Nigerian man that worked in a law firm also committed suicide last year, June. My people, it's so sad. I'm feeling it. Only if you can see how I'm feeling. You can touch me and see how I'm shaking. It's very sad to just see these young people killing themselves. It's so sad. It's so emotional to see that my people, my Nigerian brother and sister, are killing themselves. Why would you do that? And don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to camouflage anything. I have thought of it before. I've been through, my old marriage was abusive. Only if you believe it or not. My ex-husband used to point gun at me, that to the point that people always run away from me in this same town, that people that don't know my story. But at the end of the day, I have to carry myself up. I have to put my... People always say all kind of things about me, which I really don't care anymore. But I want to say something because of what people always say. I would have committed suicide at that time.
Right.
But I did not. I keep standing. I will fall today and I'll get up tomorrow. I'll fall today because that's the way I have been destined, that this is what is going to happen to me till I get there. If I don't get there, I will never stop. We cannot continue to commit suicide. If you know anybody that used to be lively, and for some reason you don't see her out again, not because that person wants to go and hide somewhere. Trust me, the person is going through one thing or the other. Please reach out.
Reach out.
Call the person. Buki, are you okay? What's happening now? We've not been seeing you out these days. What is going on? If I have to tell you the story, I will tell you.
And if the person is not willing to talk, just tell the person to call. Just make the person feel comfortable. Because, you know, sometimes people are scared. People are scared to confide in other people because it is still our people that will put you down. They will talk about you behind your back while trying to pretend as if they want to help you. So if you know someone who is going through one thing or the other, or you see someone who is not his or her usual self, the person might be going through a lot.
Absolutely.
Reach out to the person and try to find ways to help the person.
Yes, Auntie Deborah, I really, really love you. Thank you for your contribution. For those of you that you are on my Facebook, you can read what she's been saying, because I can't even keep up. I can't even keep up with everything she's been typing. She said, take yourself out, dress up, look good. There are so many good Nigerian network that you can go to.
Exactly.
Go to and party, dress up, mix with other people, reach out to people if you feel like reaching out to people. Eat, watch movie, love yourself, date, take yourself on a date, which is rude, which is true. No. Abola De Johnson. No, the topic is
strength through
pain. It's not about single mother committing suicide. No, we're talking generally about people committing suicide. We have a lot of Nigerians from the age of 45 downward that are committing suicide. I have to tell you this. It's very, very sad to see people committing suicide, both male and female. It's not about male alone. We only mention the female part of it. If you are in an abusive relationship and you know this person is abusing both men and women, please carry your luggage.
These days, men
begin the run.
Though. These days, men are being abused. You see a woman beating her husband.
Of course.
If you are a man in such a relationship, seek help.
Seek help, care. I beg. Let me say it in pidgin English. Carry your packages and begin the run.
Help. You need to seek help because it might affect you mentally.
I'm just saying it for them to laugh about it.
Yeah.
If you even need Oshuka, carry Oshuka, begin the run. Because let me tell you, that person, the devil use people. Sometimes it's not like that person is devil. It's not like the person is bad.
It's just the spirit inside the person.
The devil will come, use that person for a minute, and will leave that person. And the person will say, "Oh, I didn't know when that thing came over me." The deed has been done already. So that's when you have to understand. If you have to run, I beg, run. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. Like the situation I wasn't able to talk to anybody. I have to be sincere with you. For those people that I spoke with at that time, my ex-husband was telling people that, oh, you guys wanted to sleep with her. That's why you were coming through.
Some people want to run. Some people want to run, but because of family, friends, people, they're not able to run because they think, okay, what will people say in this kind of situation? If you're thinking about what will people say, then you're setting yourself up. Yeah,
somebody mentioned here that it's not even good for the kids. Trust me,
exactly.
It's not good for the kids. Because if you think about it,
they see everything.
They know everything.
You think they don't, but they do.
They do. They know everything, and they just pretend as if they don't know. These kids, they talk to their friends in school.
They are watching.
They will bring it up in front of their friends. Oh, my mom, my dad was beating my mom. My dad slapped my mom. Just imagine that coming out of that child's mouth.
And it affects them.
Yes.
It affects them.
Yes, it does.
Once they grow up now, they stop trusting people. Like, it can affect them in all sorts of ways.
Yeah. So she mentioned that know your worth. Appreciate your existence. Yes, you have to appreciate your existence. That's what I was going to live for you. Don't live for me. My brother and sister, don't live for your mommy and your dad. Don't say, yeah, mom see me. One in your ni mini ìyàwó ni ìyàwó wo. Tell your bati be more, tell your be more. Your bati man worry me. If you tell your be more, see okutati wo bullshit. I'm sorry to say, if a guy is abusing you, if you see he has gone to work, you don't need to carry too much. Take your passport, take your ID card, leave clothes. Those are material things. Carry your pikin seeds, your children's seeds. Too much.
The most important thing.
Carry those important things and run for your life. If you have to stay in the shelter for some time, my brother and sister, stay in the shelter. It doesn't mean anything. That is life for you.
Get better.
I don't know what I'll read it later. I will advise something like that.
I will not advise any man or woman to stay in an abusive relationship.
No. It's not right at all.
Physical
you have to
abuse, emotional abuse, any kind of abuse. It's not healthy.
It's not. It's not. It's going to affect you mentally, and that's one of the things that causes depression. For those of you that was not born in Nigeria, I believe you can relate with what I'm about to say. I want to say something. If you know Yaba left side very well, for those of you that you lived in Nigeria before coming over here, you will know that there are some auntie, some uncles of ours back then that was going through abusive relationship end up in Yaba left side or Abeokuta,
like a psychiatric.
Yes, Abeokuta something. I don't know what they call that thing. You just imagine that. If you go to that place, you will see what they are going through.
And that's because they kept enduring.
Yes.
Enduring. And it kept affecting them over. And it's like a cycle. It keeps going. It never ends. It keeps going on and on and on. And because they're like, okay, let me just stay for the kids. Okay, what will my family say? Okay. At the end of the day, you're left to bear the burden yourself.
Yes. I want to give you another testimony. My previous marriage. When he was abusing me, so get to a point my mom noticed that this thing is happening to me because he bought the house. I couldn't call anymore. His friends told me, no, he bought the house, so stop calling at home. So I had to call on a payphone. Back then we had payphone. I had to call on a payphone, and each time you come home, he would tell me, go and buy salt, go and buy water. I always buy water or salt. So one day he came home, there was nothing to listen to, and he was like, did you call your mommy? I said, no, I didn't call her. Why didn't you call your mommy? I said, I don't want to call her. I don't want to be calling her my mom all the time, because I learned from what he's been doing to me. So he wondered why I don't call my mom anymore. And he forced me calling my mom. So when I call my mom, I already told my mom on my way coming from work that when I call you, just talk general, that's it. Okay, and that's it. And he noticed that I've not been discussing the things like I will cry on my mother's shoulder. I will tell her what the things that he's been doing to me. These are the things. Let me tell you what my mom used to tell me then. She would say, you have to stick in there. I'm like, only if you know that this guy's been pointing gun at me. I was on my own. Or Yonimo were then. So by the time I realized that this guy is about to kill me, he pointed gun at me, he tied my daughter down, and at the end of the day, I realized that, wait a minute, if I die, now so, why? He don't finish for me. He said he want to kill her at that time. You can tell he was going cuckoo. I had to run for me. I left him. I really don't care about what people were saying about me in Houston then. I really don't care about the names they gave me, because they don't know my story. They did not wear my shoe. I was the one that wore the shoe. So at the end of the day, I left him. I ran for myself. So today, I'm standing in front of you to share this testimony for you to know that abusive relationship, whether you love the guy or not, one day you will kill that person. One day, he will do something to you that people will say, hey, can't even get money? Me, but carry me. How do I know? So those are the things that we have to be careful of. And remember, we have female children that will go through the same circle.
Even male children, they'll think that's the way to treat a man or a woman. I mean,
exactly. The same circle, the same things that our father did to our mother, that's what we are going through. And we feel like, oh, it's okay because my mother went through the same thing. Bullshit. I'm sorry to say, to use those languages. It's wrong. Because my dad used to beat my mom, mean that my husband needs to beat me. I will blow that person. I'm sorry to say, I'm just joking. But on a serious note, we cannot accept abusive relationship, because all these women, all these men, all these brothers and uncles that are dying every day is based on depression, anxiety, stress, and all this emotional trauma all of us were going through. So I beg you, in the name of God, I beg you to please, if you know anybody that is going through one thing or the other, reach out to them. Right?
Yeah, reach out to them. And for those who are in the US, there's actually a suicide prevention line. I don't know if you know it. It's 1-800-273-8255. You can reach out to me and send me a message in my inbox. I will try as much as possible to do what I can do within my reach to help. Or, I mean, reach out to somebody, because I don't know about other countries, but I will find out during the course of the week and post it on my timeline for whoever needs it. Get up, get a professional help. Talk to a friend, talk to somebody, talk to, a mentor, somebody you trust. Talk, please. And if it's something that has to do with life and death, first of all, run. Run.
No carry package, just carry yourself and your Pekingses and begin to run.
If you have children,
yes,
take your kids and run. If you don't have kids, even easier. Pack your passports and your documents, important documents, and run.
Yes, run. Another thing I want to mention, I'm sorry if I'm going to hit this place. I just need to say it. We Nigerians, we got so much issues. Too much.
We're so judgmental.
So judgmental. I say this to my children. We Nigeria, we are bully. We are bully. We bully ourselves too much to the point that other people don't know what to do.
And this is the cause of most depressions, because they're like, oh my God, this person says this. This person says my eyes look somehow.
Right.
And oh my God, I'm not beautiful because my eyes is inside out.
Right.
And you keep saying that to that, especially on social media. Cyberbullying is becoming rampant. And it's killing a lot of people. It's killing people.
Yes.
We need to stop. We need to stop. We're affecting people's lives. Lives are at stake. If you're doing it online or offline, you need to stop.
We need to stop. We need to.
Yeah.
Let me say something that happened. Something happened to me. I'm sorry to say something. It's not like I've experienced everything in this world, but I'm just going to use me as an example because I don't want to point finger at anybody. But look at me very well. You see me? You see me? So people laugh at me. I saw them. I went to a wedding years ago, and these so-called friends of mine that were pointing fingers at me, I saw them. You know when somebody just points finger at you and the same time you look back and you saw them and they couldn't put down their hands, I just started laughing because I lost a lot of weight at that time. I wanted to look good to that party, so I did a lot of things. I lost weight and I went to the party. And they were pointing fingers. God knows what they were talking about. But I know they were talking about me, not for good reason. So at the end of the day, because the way I carried myself at that party, I walk up to them. I said, I saw you pointing finger at me. Are you done talking about me? I was so full of myself. Not because I was, it's how I carry myself. Because I believe so much in myself. Because I know that, I'm beautiful in one way or the other. You're pointing finger at me, God said, told me. It's not about the money you carry in your pocket. I bet forget money. So I went to them, two of them. I said, I saw you pointing finger at me. They're like, they don't know what to say. I'm like, thank you for pointing finger at me. I look so beautiful, right? And it's not like, because I have to embrace myself. I taught myself to embrace, to love myself, love my faults, love my flaws, love my mistake, love even if I have K-leg, love my my K-leg. And since then, they see me, they greet me now. I don't know, maybe they talk about me, which it doesn't matter to me. It's me. It comes from you, people. It's you. You have to accept yourself. Suicide is not the way to end things. Okay, there are lots of sexual abuse, especially some from childhood. Watch your kid and from your family. You are right, Auntie. Auntie, right. Don't let me share my own experience. Right, absolutely, Auntie Dabria, I love you so much. You're absolutely right. A lot of people, a lot of us, let me say, a lot of us that we came from Nigeria, that we have gates man, and our mother and dad will go their way. They leave this stupid so-called gate man with us. I remember then our gate man used to say, hey, Bookie, come. He would tell me all kind of things, but I'm the kind of person that always give things on a second thought. He would tell me all kind of things. I would have slept with him and get pregnant. Do you know how many children or how many girls of my age that was impregnated by their gate man? A lot. Our uncles, I remember then, one of my uncles used to carry one of my cousin on his lap, another man finger around. I'm sorry to use that language, but it's true. Those are the things that happen. Those are the things that happen among us. Hey, John Tori alone, you that you have female children like me, watch your children. You that whatever you must have gone through in the past, remember your children. Put your children first. And remember, these people need you. Bullying is not only on social media, it's in the parties. Yes, my sister, Auntie Bidemi, Sister Bidemi, you are absolutely right. Bullying is everywhere. It's in churches, even in churches. Yes, so I agree with you. I mentioned it before you came in. It's true, it's everywhere. It's church yellow was to do. Nígbà tí mo dìbí ṣúkúndì, tí mo dress up tán, tí mo ní mo lọ sílé Ọlọ́run, tí mo dẹ̀ tún rí bullying bẹ́ẹ̀, ẹ gbà mí torí Ọlọ́run. How do you expect me to come back next Sunday? How do you expect me to have faith in God because of the way you will be using preaching to curse me? You'll be using prayer to curse me. You'll be using only that community church. Does it make sense? It doesn't make any sense. We have to be very careful. We have to know the right thing to do at the right time. We have to be sure that who are you serving? I'm just saying this. This is my own small opinion. I'm not saying I'm perfect. In fact, I am not perfect. I am not good in any way. I'm just trying to improve myself in every way I could. So my brothers, my sister, my mommy and daddies, my younger ones that is online, that's watching me, I'm begging you, suicide
It's not an option.
It's not an option. If you get bullied, talk to somebody. If you trust me so much, call me and talk to me. If you trust your husband so much, call your husband and talk to your husband. I said something last week. Their pastors are human beings. They tend to make mistakes too. So if you feel like when you carry your problem to your pastor and you feel your pastor is not going through their own issue too, you're on your own. OYO. Or no, you're lower.
And one thing I also want to say, that pastor too might be going through something. Have you even tried to reach out to your pastor?
Right.
You know, they carry so much burden, and you know, sometimes they tend to forget about themselves.
Right.
They have issues too. They have families. They might be going. Even if it's just reach out. Anybody around you, reach out to them.
Right.
Yeah, reach out to them. Reach out. Your friends. I mean, I've said that over and over again. Just reach out. And there's some resources I found. That you can use for yourself or anybody going through any form of depression or pain. There is faithfulcounseling.com. That is, they require small payment. Talkspace.com. But for free, onlinetherapy.com. That is free, absolutely free. I think you can talk to therapists, you can talk to counselors. They can help you better. These are professionals who can do what I cannot do, who can tell you what I cannot tell you. Free, onlinetherapy.com is free. Please, 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 if you're going through any form of pain, reach out, talk to them. They might be able to tell you what to do.
Right.
And feel free to call me. Feel free to call my sister. We're here to help in whatever way we can. Shoot us an email, send us a text message, send us a message online, Facebook, Instagram. We would be very happy to help.
Okay, for those of you that are just joining her, I really appreciate you. Auntie Faderera, thank you for joining. And Tokumbo, you this girl. Okay, I reserve my comments. I'll call you later on. Nelly, thank you for joining. Barbie Love, thank you. Auntie Biola, oh my God, it's been a long time. Ekalema, Auntie Layo, use this auntie. I love you so much. You too fine. You fine like Kilo Day. Auntie Debbie, Auntie Sister Bidemi, Ayomide Akiola, and Miss Tura, my paddy from another mother. Regina, Auntie Regina, thank you so much for joining. Everybody on Instagram, I want to say a big thank you for joining us today. The purpose of this short group, a small group, is for us to be able to reach out to people that are going through depression, that are going through anxiety or distress, or one thing or the other that you feel like maybe you used to see them before and you don't see them no more. They're still in Houston, and for some reason, maybe they are depressed or they are going through mental problem. Let's reach out to them. Let's look out for ourselves. Let's be our brother's keeper. Let's make sure that we can find a way to talk to them.
You know, someone just goes quiet suddenly. Something might be going on. Please,
right.
Please reach out to them. Talk to them. Make them trust you.
Yes.
Because sometimes it's hard for people to talk. But once you're able to build that trust in them, they might be able to or willing to open up. Just watch out for trends. Look at what's going on. Sometimes you might be wrong, so don't just bump into their business like that. But at the same time, watch out for them. Let them know that you're here to listen if there's anything they want to talk about.
Right. So, like I mentioned earlier on, for those people that are just joining us, I was talking about strength through pain. the things that we have to do when we are going through one pain or the other. Number one thing that I mentioned, in my own opinion, I'm not saying I'm 100% right. In my own opinion, take care of yourself. Okay, how do I do it? Okay, let me see. Somebody wants to talk about the topic we're talking about. She's gonna come online in a few minutes. And if you have any question,
Okay, I'm here now. I
hi,
have
Auntie
no makeup.
Davira.
It's my first time going online
Hello.
without makeup because I was kind of trying to sleep. Let me see. Do I look good? Because I don't want to be bullied.
You look so good.
Okay, so this topic right now is very, 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 very crucial to me, and that's why I've been like texting and commenting. I
Right.
just lost a cousin. I'm not going to mention the incident, but he actually did kill himself, and he's almost part of his family because of this depression thing. And that's all I'm going to say. But it's a very, 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 very serious matter. It's not only about relationship or marriage or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's psychological.
Right.
I know that we are all required to have insurance now. So I would think that there should be a way where, and I think I found out that actually therapy, your insurance pays for it now. So it's not a plague. It's not like you're sick or you're mad for seeking therapy. You can actually seek therapy. It's okay. A
Right.
lot of us that were born in birth in Nigeria, 90% of us have a lot of baggages, even that we don't even know.
Right.
Just just breathing that air in Nigeria alone is very, very it's hard. Where there
Right.
is no light, NEPA, all that is a lot of anxiety and a lot of abuse already. Just the lights,
Mm.
not having light,
Benny.
and then the traffic and the air we breathe, everything. Not to talk of when you now get here and then you are having to deal with the accents and the changing of everything here.
You
You have to understand the whole culture here.
you have
You
to
have
have your
the other
papers.
people. uh, I'm getting there. You're right. And a lot of people go through a lot of stuff, a
Right.
lot of abuse, a lot of nonsense they have to do. And we cannot even tell people what we are going through because we all judge each other. And these same people that are judging you already went through worse stuff, or they
Mm-hmm.
are going through worse stuff than you're going. That's why
Absolutely.
I've been typing since and typing all kinds of things because I'm like, you know
I
what?
feel you, Auntie Dabira. I feel
No
you.
makeup, so I'm just going to go live like this, and I
It's
need to like
okay.
put
It's
my
okay. This
because it's
makeup, forget story. I just have to
mhm,
package sometimes.
yeah, it's you can see I'm on my nightgown anyway.
Oh my God.
So it's very, 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 it's a very serious matter, and we need to seek help. Now we all look beautiful no matter what, because there's this makeup now that we all, no matter what, we all look good, but you don't know what everybody is going that's going inside everybody's For example, what this woman just killed herself, Kate Spade, is
Mm.
that her name? Had a designer.
Yeah.
I can't imagine her killing herself. The other man that has the food channel thing that goes all over the world to taste food and whatever, he killed himself. If you
Mm.
look at those people now and you look, but why did they kill themselves? What did they? But you don't know. And that's why I said sometimes it's also psychological. And that is why I said if you have children, you watch out for your kids because everything, when you go, it's all you looking good, sister. Thank you. Everything goes deep from inside, from birth, from when you were little, when you were young. And somehow it goes, this thing is frozen. Oh. Am I still talking?
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah,
we
yeah.
can hear you.
So sometimes it goes deep, and that's why we need to seek help.
Right.
Now, about talking to people, to me, is not really a good idea. I
Okay.
don't talk to friends about anything really. What I do is I let it out. I can go out. The way my own biggest therapy, which I'm sure everybody knows that, is I love to just dress. It doesn't have to be expensive, even though I love to wear designer stuff or whatever. But you don't have to dress expensive. The key thing is if you feel good within yourself, whatever makes you happy. If it is going out to eat. Just don't eat too much where you will not, be throwing up.
Yeah.
But if it is just watching movies or anything that you can kind of click and say, okay, when I do this particular thing, it makes me feel good and I don't regret it at the end of the day. Do it.
Right.
Because most times when you talk to people, a lot of, if you notice, a lot of people that do, like you had stated earlier, you said something about people judge themselves and you tell them this and that and they go ahead and judge you and say this now, and that when you're, oh, when you, okay, people that go through stuff, right? Let's say I tell somebody about, oh my God, my husband beats me and blah, blah, blah. And this person will tell me, oh no, lie, I cannot take that. Da, 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 da. But guess what? This girl, the moment she goes inside the house, she's getting in 40 slaps, everything,
Yes,
you
so
know,
from
and
front,
all
back, and
that.
center.
But
Yes.
she's there telling you, I can't take that nonsense. How can you? Da, 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 da. And she knows that her husband has maybe how many girlfriends, they come to the house, they sleep there. She takes a lot of bullshit, oh excuse my language,
Yes.
but she's the one telling you she cannot take this, she cannot take that. So, and that is why sometimes, most times, it's not really good to really talk to anybody about your problem,
You,
really, except a licensed therapist or maybe a total stranger. And a total stranger that you talk to, you still be careful that that person is not a psycho that will go and kill you somewhere, because this new life, this life that we are living in right now, is very, very dangerous. You know, like you have to be very, you have to watch out for yourself. You have to watch out for everything around you.
right.
And at the end of the day, when you have people that are around you, especially your children, abuse, all these things starts from when you are little, one way or the other. If you ignore your children, if you ignore your surroundings, it might not be your fault. You might be a good mother, you might have all the time for your children, but you might have lost some kind of, let's say you have a boyfriend and because you're single or whatever, and you leave your boyfriend with your girls or your boys,
Co
because now boys and
possible.
boys do themselves,
Co
girls and girls, you
anti
can't trust
anti
anybody.
Dabira.
Mm-hmm.
Co possible. I
But you know
don't
what?
know.
It does happen. It does happen. So you cannot be too careful.
Mm.
Just make sure you watch every single thing. Again, don't be paranoid, but every single thing you can watch, you watch out for yourself. And then look also, what is it that I love most in this life? If I kill myself because of this thing or that thing, what is it that I'm going to miss? What loves me? Who loves me? Is it my dog? Is it my cat? Is it my children? Is it that my friend there? Or, oh, I like this boy, I have a crush on this guy, he doesn't want me. Oh, do you think if you kill yourself, he will want you then? Or somebody dumped you because he saw another pretty girl. Oh, do you think that because you killed yourself, he's going to go, they will walk over your grave.
They
How did they
work
say that in Yoruba?
in fact.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, I mean, if you, and another thing is that people react to a lot of stuff based on their upbringing and what they see around their surroundings. Now, you don't have to repeat history. Like you had said before, okay, you said, oh, because somebody, when you were growing up or whatever, like for example, now let me just say, for example, my mother married, and so when she married, she had 5 husbands or whatever. So me too, I have to do that. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't have to follow the routine. You make your own. You write your own history. You can be whatever you want to be.
Right.
You make write your own existence. Make sure you appreciate yourself, that okay, I'm in this world for this. If God did not think that I can do this, why would he give me this much burden? That is why Christianity, Islam, whatever religion you're studying, even if it is Buddhism, I don't criticize any religion whatsoever.
Absolutely.
Read your scripture of whatever religion you're reading and follow it through, because why? It is a guidance.
Okay.
That thing really, really helps.
Right, it does.
When you have something that guides you, there's nothing that is going on in your life. When you read that Quran or the Bible, for example, I'm a Christian, even though I'm from a Muslim family, and we are also from a traditional family, so it doesn't matter. But whatever it is that you are reading, look at it and say, what happened to me here? If you Google it, because you can also Google the Bible in Google, you don't have to buy the Bible or whatever anymore. You will
It's
see
right here.
something that has happened to you in that whatever, in a verse, where you be like, really? This happened to this person in the million years or whatever. So you are not the first, you're not going to be the last. So why should you be and then if you kill yourself, you're a coward. You took the
Absolutely.
easy way out. For what? There's so many good things in this world to live for. There's so many things you're going to see. If you're broke today, you can be rich tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Everybody can be broke. Oh. Yes. You can be broke today and tomorrow you can actually get Even people that are glowing, that are looking extremely good, they might not have anything in their accounts.
It just
But
package.
you are there saying, "Oh, I want to be like you when I grow up." Do you know what she's going through?
Absolutely.
Do you know what she got? Do you know what she has to do? Do you know if she's a prostitute? Do you know what she's doing? Do you know she is, so you do not wish, just write your own history, and don't beat yourself up. Now, one thing we do mostly is we beat ourselves up too much. I'm not saying don't be ambitious. That doesn't mean you should go and be lazy because you don't want to beat yourself up. No, work hard.
Right.
Do your best. Do everything you have to do to survive. In fact, don't need, if you feel like, oh, I'm sleeping too much, you don't have to sleep too much. Every second you'll be thinking, what do I need to do next? I don't want to waste my time. Because seriously, we live shorter here than we die. How many years do we have on earth? Why are you shortening it for what? So this, you can see this topic is it's very, very emotional to me, because I have seen a lot of people go through all these things, and I have a lot of people that come to me and they say so many things, and I know I'm not a licensed therapy. I might have to go into doing that, but I know I've saved a lot of lives just by talking to them. When I'd say things, I'd be like, "Dabira, really? You telling me this? You're da-da-da?" Yes. I don't make myself an example because I don't choose. You can do that if you want. That's okay. I don't make myself as an example because we all have examples in our lives, one way or the other. Even a one day old baby has an example. Coming out from the womb and crying is some kind of something too. You've gone through something. Even in the womb, you've gone through something. You've been going through something even before you were born. So when you are born here and God gave you something that you have to deal with, if you didn't think you can deal with it, why would he give it to you? And if you do not believe in God, I'm not saying you should by force. I do believe in God. But if you choose not to believe in God, believe in something. Believe in yourself. Psych yourself, your mental state, and make sure that you survive this world.
Absolutely.
Instead of easy way out. So, okay.
Thank you so much, Auntie.
And everything I want to say, I'm like,
Auntie Dabira,
so
thank you
please,
so much.
Una, don't kill yourself, I beg. I love to see everybody.
Right.
Please, we all need to live and struggle this world together.
Yes, yes.
Please,
That is
do
why
not kill
we are
yourself.
doing this. I decided to go for this because what really inspired me, Auntie Dabira, was a friend of mine that killed himself. However, it's been a long time coming with Dami. We've been planning to do something for like over 2 years now. We say we'll do something because of busyness, we don't have time. But I realized that at the end of the day, this thing is rampant. Imagine in Houston alone. Auntie Dabira, you know how many people have killed themselves in Houston alone?
Trust
in
me.
Houston alone, killing themselves, and these people are from age 45 down. So how can you just imagine my age group killing themselves, killing Shelley? So I thought about this program, and it's going to be every Sunday from 7:30 till whenever we finish. I want to maximize it to 2 hours, but at least we are able to use this medium. Social media is big. We will use this medium to reach out to people that are probably going through depression. They are thinking of suicide. They are thinking of something drastic that might cause pain to other people. So we want to make sure for those people who are watching me, I beg you in the name of God, I'm not trying to be popular for nothing, but I'm just trying to let you know that this medium, please help us share it. We can help somebody that's going through this state of mind. To help them out, there's other resources we're going to put on online once we finish. So that way we'll be able to help that next person that is thinking about suicide. So thank you so much, Auntie Dabira. I really appreciate your presence. It means so much to me. Thank you so much, man. God bless you.
All right.
Amen.
Bye.
Bye. So much for joining us today. We have been talking about struggle of pain, emotional pain, and mental pain. We talked about, if you go watch our video from last 2 Sundays now, we've been talking about it. And also we now talking about the strength through pain, some of the things that from our little opinion that we have to do. We're going to put everything online to go watch it. I'm going to crop this video and post it on our YouTube page. Please go on our YouTube page. You can watch it and share it with your friends. This will be put together by the end of the week, and it's going to be on our YouTube page, and I'll put the information there Please, let's be our brother's keeper. We are killing ourselves for nothing. Ilé ayé, ilé asán, àfọwọ́bà àfisílẹ̀. There is nothing in this world that you brought into this world. Everything that we see, aṣọ tí mo wọ̀ yìí, I use my money to buy it. At the end of the day, when it's time for me to dispose it, I'm going to dispose it. So don't let this aṣọ yìí, because Damilola is wearing something that's prettier than my own, I'm going to kill myself. It does not worth it. Those things, you are the owner. You have to be the one to control those things. So let's be able to take care of our own emotion, take care of ourselves, be good to yourself, feed your mind with good words of God, or go to your therapy, or you get books to read, or you go online, listen to good music that will inspire you. Be good to yourself. There's nothing worth it in this life for you to kill yourself. Don't limit your reach. Don't limit yourself to what you can do. Don't say, I'll kill myself today, that's the end of it. So the things that God have in plan for you, you just disappoint God. God will just vex for you, like say, this boy, which kind thing? God will be upset. So all those things, you have to live for yourself and for your children. If you have children and if you have family member, live for yourself. Take care of yourself. And then the last thing I thought about is increase your faith. Have strong faith in the Lord, in the God that you serve. Be you Muslim, be you Christian, whatever religion you're in, have faith in your God. Know that your God is sufficient enough for you. God will be able to do. So once you have faith in Him, you will be able to do anything for you. Just trust Him. There is nothing, absolutely nothing that I've never heard on earth that is impossible for God. There's nothing that is impossible for God. Once you have faith in Him, He will do all things accordingly. So before we end today, I want to say something to you guys. After all this is food for thought. After all this, you have to realize how far you have come. You will remember that when you thought of those things that you have gone through, when you thought about those mess, you might never recover, and some people will recover. Then you will smile at the pain that, oh my God, if I can't anymore go to issue by you. Wow, I never believed I could come out of it. Just imagine if you have killed yourself. If you have killed yourself and you just kill yourself for nothing, and then but think about that, people will be regretting for you. Have you ever heard of somebody that bóyá iṣẹ́ kan ń bọ̀ fún lẹ́yìn ìgbà tó parẹ́ wọ́n wá mú lẹ́tà iṣẹ́ yẹn wá pé oh, this is letter for so wọ́n ní àwọn ti parẹ́, because the person don't have patience enough. So you have to think of the things. Remember that those things are just a mere thing those mess will just come and go. You will smile, and when you smile because you are proud of yourself and the person you are fought to become. You have to be a better person for yourself. You have to accept yourself. You have to embrace yourself. Embrace your flaws, your mistakes. Just know that those mistakes makes you become a stronger person. Those things, when you fall down today, you can never fall down again. Because you will know that this is the thing that makes me fall down before. Oh, okay. No, I can't. Even if you fall down again, you can still stand up. You can always fall down, you can stand up. Just be strong. Carry that strong mind and know that
you're a survivor.
You will be a survivor. You are a survivor. You're going to make it. You are a survivor, like Beyonce was that Destiny Child, that I'm a survivor, I'm gonna make it. All those songs, you are a survivor, you're gonna make it. It's just a phase in life. I love you all. I believe Dami too love you all.
I thank you guys. Thank you so
much for your participation. Auntie Dabiri, Auntie Princess, everybody. I can't mention your name. Patricia, I think Patricia is all the way from London, I'm not sure. And those people are down Instagram, thank you so much for watching. I really thank you so much. This topic is very important. We want to make sure that we create an awareness. Next week we are going to come back to do part 2 of strength through pain, because we don't want to do one part alone and just forget it. We're going to do it every two parts. So for those people that didn't join us today, you can go watch the video and you will see much. And we're going to create an awareness for this, because it's about time we start talking about something that will stop our friends, our brothers and sisters from killing themselves. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to
And if you have any questions, please feel free to, inbox us or send us a message.
Right.
If you have something you want us to talk about that we weren't able to talk about today, feel free to let us know, and we will definitely get back to you.
Oh, my brother Imole David, thank you so much for joining all the way from Chicago. Thank you so much, everybody. This is very important. Suicide is not the way out. Depression happens to anybody. Pain is inevitable. Everybody will go through pain, my brother and sisters. Anybody can go through pain. Just imagine a baby that was just born yesterday and they diagnosed the baby to what is it called, with HIV or with cancer or whatsoever.
Yeah.
Anybody can go through pain, but we just have to know how to handle all this pain, emotional and mental pain. We have to be able to tell ourselves, okay, Buki, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Talk to yourself, embrace yourself. It's gonna be better for good. It's gonna be better. I beg you in the name of God. I'm not perfect myself. I don't have everything in this world. Me too, I need help. I need your help. If you feel like, oh, okay, Buki, call me and talk. Call me and talk to me. Trust me, I need help. But I just feel like with this is a therapy for me. I'm able to talk to people and I'm able to get the response back from you guys. So thank you so much for joining me today. Till next week, Sunday, 7:30, like we always do. I believe we're going to change the time with time, because we have people in all over the other side in London that at this time they are sleeping, that they want to join this topic. So I don't know what time I'm still going to do it, but for now it's still going to be 7:30 every Sundays. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your response. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for accepting me for who I am. Accepting this topic is very important. It's broad. Please, I beg you, help me share this thing. I don't want to be famous for nothing. No, I'm not looking for famous or
Fame, yeah.
fame. When you bought too much.
Hey, you're not looking to be famous now.
I'm not looking for fame, but I just want people to know that we got them. We got their back. I love you so much. Till next time, I remain your humble sister. Ogeneru Kewe Buki. Ogeneru Kewe Buki. Name I gave myself. My full name.
The Igbo name now.
My full name, yeah, you need to. My full name is Oluwa Bukola, but Ogene means Oluwa, then Buki. So Ogene Buki. I remain your sister, your humble sister, and I thank you so much for joining us today. Till next Sunday, when we see you again, we will talk about this. If you have any contribution, if you have anything to tell me, inbox me. I will share those things online with you, and you can check our YouTube page. All these things are going to be shared on that. Thank you so much. God bless you till next time, next Sunday. Adios. Odaro. Odabo.
Bye. Au revoir.
Au revoir. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you so much. Thank you for joining.